Hey guys, welcome back to Diecast Reviews. So I'm doing a review on Glow Racer Jackson Storm, who of course part of the Glow Racer line, one of the new releases in the kind of third wave or fourth wave, really, whatever you want to call it, of the Glow Racers, released kind of late 2024, really early 2025. Now I say fourth or third wave because obviously you had the initial wave that had kind of McQueen and the other ones, McQueen, Mater, and whoever else, Cruz, I think, right? Then you had the second wave, which was Fillmore and Chase. Then you had kind of a third wave that was Will Rush. And then you had a fourth wave, kind of, that was Ryan Inside Laney and Dan Garcia. But I don't know if you want to combine Will Rush with one of those, or combine him with Chase Raceline and Fillmore, or leave him on his own. So really, he could be the fifth wave. I don't know if I consider Will Rush a singular release as a wave. I kind of just combine him with the Fillmore and Chase wave, since they kind of came out almost at the same time. So I really think of it as kind of McQueen, Mater, and Cruz as the first wave, Chase, Fillmore, Will as the second wave. You've got Ryan and Dan as the third wave, and then the fourth wave is Jackson here, and Ramon, of course, the other one in this wave. So that's kind of how I put it, but let me know if you guys think of it differently. But otherwise, here's the packaging. Of course, not really that special. We got McQueen. They don't really change the packaging for these Glow Racers. Again, there's the back. Glows in the dark. Haven't really gotten them to glow in any of the videos. We'll try again today, of course, but doesn't seem like they actually really work that well. And yeah, made in Thailand. So doesn't actually. So this is an international packaging, like completely international. But I'm surprised it doesn't say made in Thailand. This is from Singapore. This packaging, but I'm surprised it doesn't say made in Thailand. It just in English there. Interesting. Maybe I'm completely missing it somewhere else on the box, but I think it'd be there. Anyways, that's enough talking. Let's get Jackson Storm here out of the package. So here's glow-in-the-dark Jackson Storm out of the package. He does look really cool. Really do like the blue color on him. So let's get right into the review. So you can look at the front here. He's got a interesting expression there. Kind of eyes are very the eyelids go down a lot. Really almost can't see his eyes there. So he's almost looking like he's kind of sleeping there. Go take a look at the hood here. You've got Igntr, of course, sponsoring him, and then a nice blue hood. Really like the shade of blue there. Going on to the side, some nice blue rims. Really love the shade of blue on Jackson. So you've got the nice blue tires, I guess, not rims. Some blue there on the fender. The S, again, in a kind of sort of different shade of blue in this lighter shade of blue. Got a 2.0. I do like the fact that he's got a piston cup kind of logo there. If you can take this focuses. See, he's got a Piston Cup winner logo. It's really blurry, the Thailand decal is, but it's pretty cool that it has it there, so I think that's a nice touch. 2.0, of course, and some contingency sponsors. We got the blue stripe going all the way to the kind of on the bottom of Jackson. Nice S there again, gas tank, and then the blue tires, and I do like the blue around the window there. Take a look at the back. Again, you've got another Piston Cup winner decal there. Then you've got Igntr in nice big blue letters. You can actually read it. I think that's actually a different detail. I don't think he has the Igntr logo on the normal release. Take a look at it. Well, he's got it obviously there, but doesn't have it written out in letters like that. So that's actually a new detail, which is pretty cool. Go on to the other side here. So this side is going to be the same as the other one. The S is just kind of flipped backwards. Mirrored, I guess, rather. Pretty cool. Take a look at the roof here. You've got the, of course, 2.0 and the light blue again. And then the spoiler there with Igntr once more. So, not much obviously to go over here, as we've all seen Jackson Storm. Take a look at the base just quickly. T32A is when it was produced, so 32nd week of 2024. So, there you go. Of course, we've all seen Jackson before, but there are some differences here. Obviously, the color, but looking at the HUD there, they look the same. Got Igntr logos. The 2.0, or the number on the roof, is much larger on the Glow Racer version than it is on the normal release. So you got the piston cup logo there. And again, this is probably the biggest difference here, is that he's got Igntr written out in big letters, and I just stuffed into a little corner there. But then, of course, the spoiler. Again, you can actually read the Igntr this time, but he does have it right there on the normal version. And now I also did bring out the GRC Jackson Storm that was released last year, because the blue on him kind of reminds me of the blue on the Glow Racer. The blues on these two are kind of similar. Especially take a look here. That blue stripe, very similar to the blue on the Glow Racer. And blue in the kind of circle in the storm spot there is similar as well. So some blue Jackson Storms that we've been getting here in recent years, or recent months even. Of course, some differences in the global racing detail and all that, but yeah, I mean, this is a really cool Jackson. Even without, we'll test the glow-in-the-dark feature here in a bit, but even without the fact that he's a ignoring the fact that he's a glow-in-the-dark version, this would be a cool Jackson Storm variant, just a regular kind of variant. That doesn't have to be glow-in-the-dark. I think the blue looks really cool. Gives him a really nice, sleek look. But I'll be right back with the lights turned off, and we'll see if this Jackson actually glows in the dark, unlike most of the other glow-in-the-dark versions we'll see. So I'll be. So we've got Jackson here. I think you can see him just barely. He's barely glowing. I've got the other two Jacksons off the side. They're definitely not glowing. You can just barely see these two. Barely see him glowing. It's so slim. It's pitch black here in the room, and you can just barely make it out. So it is glow in the dark, but it's just ever so slightly. I do wonder though if I turned on like a little light somewhere, if you could see it a little better. But it is glow in the dark. It's supposed to be pitch black, so I've put it on pitch black. You can just barely see it glowing in the dark. So, you know, I guess you shouldn't expect a full, like, glow-in-the-dark lantern of a car or whatever for whatever these guys, like $7 or something. But I guess slightly glow-in-the-dark, just ever so slightly. So, there you go, Jackson Storm, barely glow-in-the-dark, but to be fair, most of these glow racers are barely glow-in-the-dark. I think the ones that grew the best were Fillmore and Chase, I believe, but I guess it makes sense the neon ones, the neon green ones anyways, were the best at glowing. But yeah, I think Jackson here, and you can see Ramon in the background. I think this is the end of the Glow Racer line. As far as I'm aware, they don't have any more planned. Hasn't been any kind of leaks or reviews of any other Glow Racers. So as far as I'm aware, Jackson and Ramon here are the wrap up to the Glow Racers line. It's been going on for kind of I think it started late 2023 and it's early 2025 now. So just about over a year it's been going on. It's been an okay line. I don't know. It hasn't been the worst thing they've done. Certainly not the best either. Some of the release, Dan Garcia's a really awkward release. Interesting that they chose to do Fillmore and Mater, I guess, makes sense, but interesting they chose to do a Glow Racer Fillmore. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything to say about this line that's positive or negative. It's a cool line, but the execution was not great. Some of the choices were strange. Like I said, Dan and Fillmore especially. They're going to some kind of rally race rescue thing next year. I don't know. I'd rather see them finish the GRC. I'll be completely honest with you. But that doesn't look like it's going to happen. So just some of the choices Mattel's making is really weird. I don't know. The Glow Racer run was okay, but not the best, and I'm certainly okay with them ending it. I'm not okay with the GRC ending. I'm okay with the Glow Racers ending. But other than that, I don't have much to say on Jackson. Let me know if you guys have found him and Ramon and what your thoughts are on the Glow Racer. So I suspect we'll do a better wrap-up here in the Ramon video, which I think will be coming out in a couple of weeks' time. So other than that, let me know what you thought of Jackson down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.